Well, hello there. Thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. I appreciate you stopping by for your new weekly reading. What week are we going in? Oh my god, we're already at the end of August basically. Third week in. This is going to be for August 20th until the 26th for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're dealing with a Gemini as well, my cross watchers, so on and so forth. You already know how I do. We're going to be seeing what messages the angels and spirits have to relay. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. Alright. So the energy of the week, what I first got was a strength card, the chariot, and the King of Earth. So it looks like someone's finding the strength to move forward, quite possibly with an earth sign. That could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It could also be finding inner strength to have this discipline and willpower, and having the ability to be confident about the decisions that you are making within this week. There's something or someone that requires you to have the Midas touch with them. Alright, this King of Earth, you know, Earth is your money. So there's going to be some successful times surrounding that, if that's the position that you're in. Finding balance and strength among what's going on. It's time for you to move forward from any fighting or anything that has been going on that has, brought you some type of issues. You are being protected by Archangel Metatron. Alright, some of you are going to be receiving some type of, some type of public recognition for an achievement that you've been working hard on. I also see people moving forward from, they're going to find the strength to move forward and finally let something go. Letting something go and not holding on to anything that quite possibly has caused you some type of grief. There was somebody in a situation where they were wearing some type of deception mask. You have the Seven of Swords here. It could be an energy that you're taking on, maybe a situation that surrounded some deception, some lies. So maybe you're letting go of that energy. You're like done with the BS and you're ready to move forward from this this energy. Ooh, we'll relax here. 4 of them came out, so I'm going to take them. Courage. Having something grow from something that once was like you had an idea, a different idea of the situation. And now it's time to watch something grow from something that you felt there was no potential in the beginning. There's this, what's that Tupac song? I think it's a Tupac song where arose from a concrete type. I think that's how it is. Alright. You're receptive, open to change in reference to a situation. This can involve love life, obviously. But this is the Queen of Cups, where she's super nurturing. She's very emotionally balanced, so on and so forth. When I say she, it doesn't necessarily have to be a female energy. It could be a male energy. Take it as you wish. So this person is being very nurturing and being receptive and open to quite, some possibilities of change. All right, ready to make something grow and make something possible, where once there was some lies and deception, fights, and so on and so forth. But now it's time to be responsible and practical about a situation. All right. You have the Seven of Pentacles, which can deal with your moolah, but when we see the Seven of Pentacles, it's more about planting a seed and knowing that the vision that you have, whether it be in work or love, you have a vision and you're willing to invest in this, right? You're willing to invest and move forward from a situation, whether it be in a love relationship or, you know, business-wise. Let's see what the Lenormand has to say. But I see things... So you have 2 8s, 2 7s. Maybe somebody's going to get an increase in knowledge, you know, something that's going to benefit you, definitely. Maybe make a decision, come down to the nitty gritty, and make it substantial for you to make this decision, right? You definitely have an approach of a new love coming your way. Oh, I lied to you because there's 3 7s. With the Patience, the Politics, and the Chariot. 3 7 is you being lucky and woohoo! Let that coin come in. So some of you guys are going to be receiving some type of increase, quite possibly in work or in just in general. Luck is on your side, which is very good. You know, you're going to be receptive to something that you've been working hard on. You're going to be able to, you know, see it grow and see it through. Let's do it this way because she came up first. So you got the birds with the fish. All right. Communication, maybe getting some like tea. You getting some tea in reference to a situation involving quite possibly a Pisces because of the fish. Every time I see them damn fish, I think of Pisces. Maybe getting some information in reference to your soldiers, if you're a man, if you know what I mean, down below, your soldiers, your sperm count, blah blah blah. Somebody's getting news. This is also you know, finances, like getting some wind of some type of finance issues, or, you know, in general being prosperous because of the fact that you have the 7s and the good luck is on your side. But be aware, you know, this can also be like a mental imbalance and someone not being able to really hone in on certain things and being scattered all over the place. Like their energy is just, you know, a fish out of water. And you know what happens with a fish out of water when they flip-flop and they're gasping for air. So be careful of that energy. It could be an energy that you guys can take on. So definitely, and this is another 7. So being aware of the situation, and, you know, don't put yourself in a position where you're gasping for air and not being able to breathe, because you want to move forward from that energy. Any information that comes to you, make sure you're filtering it and using your wise knowledge about it. Like because this is very hectic energy here. The birds being hectic, you already know how they get down when, you know, they're out of control. So both of these are very scattered and hectic energy, and something that you need to pay attention to. Okay, maybe someone's in their head about a situation and unable to figure out what to do next, or whether they should move forward. Done with the fighting, trying to move forward, like everything. I get it because you're Gemini and you go back between both of you, like you're twins is what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, you're going to be seeing, like, there's a situation that's been gnawing at you. It's gonna you know, be clarified, and light's gonna come to the situation, something that's been bothering you, and, you know, you're gonna have this aha moment, this lightning bolt moment, in order to make this move and make it, you know, be powerful in the way that you move, because you're already in that position Four. 4 and a 5. 4 and a 5. So there is progression though. So you're gonna bring light to a situation that's been gnawing at you, with the sun and the mice being here. Because the mice, it's something that you know, something that's been eating at you, or something that, you know, just like what mice do, they gnaw. All right. There's a solid friend that might be around you, or something very solid, and loving. So we have the mountain and the dog, which is usually, the dog is somebody loyal, so on and so forth. Maybe a loyal friend, trustworthy and dependable. Maybe you have the dog in your life, and this is what's holding you. And when you have the mountain is, you know, a difficult process, and something hard to climb. So take it as you want. Maybe there's a disability of some type of way, maybe some type of challenge, or you having to wait in reference to a situation that you know in your heart of hearts, it's a good situation, it's a loyal, trustworthy situation, but there is something that's standing in your way. Or there's solid foundations and solid trusting energy, and you know that, you feel that. Gemini, messages to what happened. Seven of Swords. Five of Swords. Ooh. Alright. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, the World in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Some of y'all can be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the cups here. You have air energy, of course, which is your energy, or in Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And the Hierophant. Taurus energy, if anything. Seven of Swords. There was something that was unfair here. Maybe there was some deception and lies cause you to pick up and maybe somebody who's wanting to leave or walk away from a situation, right? Walking away from a situation, and there's some type of change of position here. All right, there's some of you might be having, you know, they put you or somebody put the pump the brakes on a situation here, right? And therefore, since the world is in reverse, there's quite possibly lack of closure, or things are not moving forward. There's some outcome that you are unaware of. You know, there's still an open cycle here, so something is still lingering and bothering you of some sort, but quite possibly because of the deception, somebody decided to move forward from a situation, right? It could be involving marriage of some sort, but there's something here with, there's definitely some type of restriction or being held back from something. All right, something has not finished. There's a lack of closure, needing to figure out what it is. There's quite possibly lack of closure in reference to a love situation. Somebody's having some repressed emotions. They are blocked from you know, that new love that they want to feel, or quite possibly like a new relationship that either you or this person wanted. Things are unable to move forward, possibly because there's a marriage involved, or because there was some lies and deception here. All right. You have 2 5s, 21, which is a 3. Third party situation. The ace is in reverse, with the 2 5s being here. There's quite possibly some of you are in search of some spiritual knowledge and wanting to open up your realm, asking for assistance and asking for help. Like, you know, number one, asking, you know, if you're in a situation where you know what's up, right? You know that there's something fishy going on the side, you know, and so on and so forth. Asking for a sign is already a sign. So it's up to you to make your moves and make them soon, and figure out what it is that you want to do. You can't stay complacent. You have to grow. You have to be able to have courage and move forward. You can't stay in the situation that you're not happy in. Okay? Just because you feel as though like you see other people's situations, so on and so forth. Now, you know, everybody boasts about the good things, but nobody posts their failures. I seen that on social media the other day, which is true. You know, everybody always wants to post the good stuff. Make sure you're letting your friends help you out in a certain situation, maybe needing to reach out to someone you haven't talked to in a while. All right. Ask for and accept support from others. Like, there's people out here willing to help you out, but you need to be there. I definitely see luck on your side, and there's a lot of 7s here. So, you know, 7 for me, it means luck. It means prosperity. It means things working out in your favor. All right. Free yourself from any situation. Angels are speaking to you that you don't need to be trapped. Walk away from any arguments, disagreements, the lies, the deception. Don't play tit for tat. Like, there's energy of you know, fighting and dealing with that type of BS. Nobody got time for that. Religious factors might be an issue for some of you. And maybe you need to see past that, or you need to, you know, find yourself some spirituality and some type of religion. As I say that, it touches the Hierophant, and, you know, it's maybe within the marriage there's different views about some type of religious factor, or you wanting to challenge the status quo in reference to a marriage, and it is what it is. There's some issues within the family that need to be dealt with. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Maybe you're holding on to some resentment. Maybe you and your parent or your guardian have fought, and it has brought you some type of issues within your relationship, and now you're in this position where you don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to do this. You're trying to move forward from wearing this deceptive mask, whether it be you or someone else within your circle. You're trying to move past this energy where you're playing fake for the world, right? You want to move forward towards a situation that's going to bring you a new beginning, a new birth, some being receptive to change, and so on and so forth. You're being patient with yourself, but you're also in your head about the situation. You're trying to turn things upside down, and you want things to move forward, perhaps. Perhaps. Some of you want to be open to the fact of trying something new in reference to almost getting pregnant or wanting to get pregnant. Maybe that's an issue for some of you. Wanting to get pregnant or be pregnant, especially. You're going to get new, with the bird and the fish here. It could be, you know, you probably going to get great news or good luck, like news in reference to that. Like your soldiers are marching and ready to go in reference to this. Maybe, you know, this was an issue within the relationship, and that's why you guys were fighting, right? Some of you need to get out into mother nature, and this is also like I keep thinking the Empress, the beginning of something, birth, fertility, and things like that. So definitely you guys are going through a situation like that. So stay optimistic, stay open to the possibility that this could be something brand new, like a new challenge that's coming your way. And you know, free yourself from any worry, you know, any worry where you have to let go and let God. Let go and let God, and pray. Whatever your religious sector may be, whatever it is, you go for it. Make sure you're following a good diet in reference to the situation. Some of you need to reel it back, or you're in this position where you're like focusing on working it out and getting it in. I had some cards that I did want to, I don't know, I feel like I wanted to try a different deck, but let me see if get some clarification from the light this up, light it up, feel me? Palo Santo. Also, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, and if these energies are touching your soul in any type of way, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below. I appreciate always when you guys leave me comments. I might not get back to you the same day, but I will get back to you. Alright? I will get back to you if you're interested in a personal reading, because this is touching your soul in some type of way, and I hope it does. You know, it relates to you some type of way. Please let me know, and I can keep doing me. You know, I stay blessed, and I'm thankful that I'm even able to do this for you. Alright, so it looks like someone might be watching. Either you or someone around you is watching you from afar, right? Being an observer about a situation. Alright, acting poised in the situation, acting as though some of you are possibly acting as though you don't care about what's going on, but in actuality you're in your head about the situation, right? So you know that time is of the essence, and you know you're in this position where you're like tick-tock, I don't know what to do. You feel as though the clock is against you. You feel as though his time is getting away from you. You're wanting to make a decision, wanting to make a move, but then again, you're unaware of it. Alright? You're trying to be poised about a situation and taking your time. Alright? Maybe you're putting too much energy or time into something that you shouldn't. Alright? So, we'll see. I didn't show you, did I? It was the TikTok. So time is an issue. Maybe somebody's older, maybe somebody's younger. Poised, playing your position the right way, and observer. Alright? That for me, it means that somebody's watching from a distance, or you're taking some time to think about certain situations, right? You're no longer this is also looking to the heavens, because both of these are pointing up to the heaven, asking for guidance. So some of you are really into, you know, asking for some type of sign and knowing that things need to change. So I'm going to take these, since they all fell out and they don't know how to add. So we have the 5, Cinco de Oro, Cinco de bastos, okay, and Once de bastos. 2 5s and 11, which is 2, could be balanced in reference to a situation with 2 5s. Search for spiritual knowledge once again. You know, I don't know why my love frequency done turned off on us. So there's some deception or jealousy that either surrounds you or is on your part or their part. All right, there's some troubled times, maybe something illegal or dishonest, some type of corruption. It could be involving something at the workplace, because you have the Five of Oros. So pay attention to what's going on around you in reference to work. There's something maybe surrounding a hotel or hospital of some sort, a large building, and you need to pay attention, okay? And there's someone who could be far away. All right, this is maybe an energy that you're taking on, or however this makes sense to you, right? The 11 of Bastos is spirituality. Once again, you know, someone trying to find spiritual knowledge and seeking guidance from up above, whether the spirits and the angels are here to help you. This can also be someone who is far away, all right? So this situation can involve somebody who is far away, someone who is not often seen. But there is some type of deception that surrounds this client, and quite possibly, you know, there's some jealousy. Someone that, however, it's going to make sense to somebody. It's going to make sense to somebody. Right now, I don't know how to piece it, but as far as me piecing it, I feel as though the spiritual, seeking spiritual guidance and knowledge is really evident in this reading, and being able to free yourself from certain situations so that you can be receptive and grow from a situation, and learning to have strength and moving forward from anything that has caused you any type of grief, learning to power in on your energy to you know, be poised about a situation and not worry about time. You know, it is what it is. You don't have to rush anything. Everything happens within divine timing. Everything. Let's see what our butterfly oracle has to say. It's a closing message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Be true to you. No matter what it is, always stay true to yourself. Don't worry about what anybody else has to say. This is also on a flower that caught my attention, which, you know, there's something that you want to grow. So be true to yourself. Things are going to work out. You just have to learn how to be confident in your decision making and go from there. You got this. With all my love, Gemini. Love you. Bye-bye.